You ever hear that old line from Smokey the Bear? Only you could prevent wildfires? Well, apparently, only you can also prevent people from doing dumb crimes. Because somebody just caught a case messing with Smokey. We'll talk about it. Salute. Welcome back to Dumb Crimes and Criminals. I am your host, Rick. You're now tuned in to the funniest true crime podcast in the world. We back in the building. One time for the air horns. You know I gotta let the air horns off. We here, man. We back. I do apologize for the delay. I know I say that a lot, but we gonna get it together. If this is your first time listening, do me a favor after this episode, man. You know, check the back catalog out, man. Check out my previous episodes, get caught up. This is the funniest true crime podcast in the world. What we do here is we talk about dumb crimes and criminals. All right. Also, do me a favor, please spread the word about the podcast. You know, if you into what I'm doing, it costs you nothing to just tell somebody about the podcast. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, man, my numbers is going up. I do appreciate it. Just, help me get the word out there. What else? Also, if you got or come across a funny crime story and, you want me to bring it, you want me to, do it on the podcast, send it to thedccpodcast at gmail.com. We'll have an episode about it. If I think it's funny, we'll have an episode about it. You understand? On today's episode, let me get my notes. All right. Going down south. We going down south, man. And, this story takes place in Florida because why not? This story takes place in Florida because it's Florida. Shout out to Florida, but y'all different down in Florida, man. This is common knowledge that y'all are different down in Florida. I don't know what's in the water. I say it all the time. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's in the air. But y'all got a lot going on in Florida. You understand? So remember back in the days, Smokey the Bear? Remember Smokey? Only you can prevent forest fire. And he's pointing at you. So apparently, a gentleman is walking and he sees some Smokey the Bear signs on the side of the road. Right? So, instead of leaving these Smokey the Bear signs on the side of the road, he decides to steal them. Okay? So, not only did he steal the signs, but he stole the signs from federal property. You understand? Now, these aren't just any old regular signs. This isn't just any old regular Smokey the Bear signs. Okay? These was government issued. They wasn't that small, but these was government issued Smokey the Bear signs that was on government property that he decided to steal. He wasn't at a yard sale and they said, hey, we got some Smokey the Bear signs over here for $1 a pop. He wasn't walking by the trash and seeing, some Smokey the Bear signs leaning up against the trash. You understand? He wasn't helping somebody move and they said, hey, man, I got these Smokey the Bear signs. You He was walking, seen these signs, took them. And he stole these signs from federal property. Okay? Now, the first thing this dude does after he gets these Smokey the Bear signs, first thing he does is go to Facebook Marketplace, list the signs for $1,900 a pop. He goes on Facebook Marketplace and lists the Smokey the Bear signs that he just stole from this government property for $1,900 a pop. Now, first things first, when something gets reported stolen, right? And the first thing the cops is going to do is they're going to go online. They're going to check all the local, Craigslist, Macari and OfferUp and all that stuff. Facebook Marketplace, they're going to check that. You understand? Pawn shops. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're going to check all the local spots. Like, why wouldn't you think that, again, anybody who steals a Smokey the Bear sign is probably stealing that sign to sell. Because who on God's green earth is going to steal the Smokey the Bear sign just to put in their yard? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so I'm sure when they noticed that them signs was gone, they was like, yo, somebody's going to try to sell these signs. Because they're going to probably think, oh, Smokey the Bear, you know what I'm saying? He been around for a while. These big signs, they worth some money. That's probably what they're thinking. And I'm going to sell these signs. You understand what I'm saying? $1,900 a pop. Now, as soon as he posted it, he got the attention. Not from collectors, but from investigators. You know why? Because they're on Facebook. That's why. Why would you steal these and run to Facebook? Like, I don't understand this, man. I don't. They tracked it down quick. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many people, in Florida, you know what I'm saying, with Smokey the Bear signs just chilling in the garage. It's not. He was arrested and charged with theft of government property. Like this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. I would really like to know how much he thought he was going to get. Well, clearly he thought he could get $1,900, but I want to know why. Why did you think it was going to be that easy? Like, yo, I'm gonna just take these signs and just take them home, go on Facebook and sell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that, because anybody with common sense knows as soon as something gets stolen or reported stolen, first thing cops is doing is checking everywhere local. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, man, local pawn shops, local Craigslist, any type of selling, Facebook Marketplace, anywhere you can sell something, they're gonna check. They're gonna check, and you go right to Facebook. I don't understand these criminals, man. Y'all do stuff, and then y'all go right to incriminate yourself. There's nothing discreet about it. You didn't try to go to another town. You didn't try to do anything discreet with these Smokey the Bear signs. And Smokey pointing at you the whole time. Like, yo, why you steal me? You. Why you steal me? You didn't have to steal me. You know what I mean? You know how Smokey be pointing at you. Smokey is getting on him. Why you steal me? You did not have to steal me. You could have let me be where I was at, man. I was chilling. I wasn't bothering nobody. Let me chill. Going to jail over stealing a Smokey the Bear sign. Not even realizing it, where you stole it from or who you're stealing from. Yo, my man, what's up, man? What you in for? Man, I stole these Smokey the Bear signs. Smokey the Bear? Only you could prevent forest fire? From the Dare program? Back in that era? Yeah, I stole some Smokey the Bear signs and went on Facebook and tried to sell them, and the police, they basically just act like they was gonna buy it and came and arrested me. Yeah, that's what I'm in for. Like, that's the story you're gonna be telling in jail. Like, that's the story you're gonna be telling in jail. That you stole Smokey the Bear signs, posted them on Facebook for $1,900, and the police came and locked your dumb ass up. Like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, man. You can't. Because Florida, again, y'all got a lot going on down in Florida, man. And you know what's crazy? Smokey the Bear been around since 1944. 1944. Like, that's wild. Smokey the Bear been around since 1944. What was you going to do with that? Let's say, because again, I don't, if the cops didn't buy it, I highly doubt that he was going to get them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I could be wrong, but I don't know if there's a big Smokey the Bear market out there. Now, I do know there's people out there that collect everything and all types of antiques, and sometimes people buy stuff because it connects them back to their childhood, or nostalgic of it and all that. I understand that, but we're talking about Smokey the Bear signs. Like, we ain't even talking about no, like a Smokey the Bear poster that you might have had in your third grade classroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see something like that. It's like, let's say, back in third grade, every day you used to look at that poster and then you want to get it for nostalgia. That's something different. But not big old signs that you put outside in your yard. Like, who want that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who, like, what how did he think he was going to get that off? What if the cops didn't? Let's just say the cops didn't go on the Facebook marketplace. Like, I don't think he was getting them off. I don't think nobody was coming to buy that. Because why? Like, what I need this for? Like, I don't want big Smokey the Bear signs in my yard. You know what I'm saying? So that alone, like, even like that alone, it's just something that's something. Listen, that was something dumb to steal. Some things are just too dumb to steal. That was dumb to steal because you would have been sitting on them joints for years. Like, who the hell was coming to buy Smokey the Bear signs off you? Some things are just worth it not messing with, man. I don't care if them joints sitting in the middle of the streets. What the hell you gonna do with Smokey the Bear signs? Well, how long do you think you was gonna have these Smokey the Bear signs? You did? Some things is just not worth it, man. It's just not worth the hassle, yo. You was gonna be sitting on them joints for 100 years, yo. You was gonna sit on them Smokey the Bear signs for 100 years because nobody was coming to buy them joints, man. Nobody. Now, as we close this episode, man, I do want to say I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. Like I said, man, my numbers is going up. Please, man, if you're listening to this, help me build this community. You understand? Please send stories to the thedccpodcast at gmail.com. Leave comments on the podcast, share the podcast, follow the podcast, do all that. You dig? We out of here, man. It's Dumb Crimes and Criminals, funniest true crime podcast in the world.